Bears. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Fielded about a yard deep. Broken tackle. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Set up, 60 Pittsburgh. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Now a first carry for T.J. Yeldon. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Back at the 16-yard line.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Rudolph looking to throw. Big hold to the 30. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. On that quick throw, what do you think? Possibly something they saw at the line to go there?
Possibly in the game plan, and you notice they went with an empty backfield. No backs there to help with pass protection, so you have to have a counter to that because you know they're probably going to bring pressure when they see an empty backfield, so you get rid of the ball quickly. Quick drop, ball's out of the quarterback's hands, keeps it from getting hit, and they get a completion.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Now it's Yeldon running right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
50, plant. Quit talking about it and bring it.
On 2nd and a couple. Rudolph. They go with a screen. It's Yeldon. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Rudolph now to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
General West.
First carry for Mike Davis, the former Seahawk. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Slam, slam, slam. 6-6, pull it high. 55 Mike.
They'll try to punch it in with Yeldon. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Mason Rudolph, his 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. punting always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Here's Dalvin Cook, 3rd year back from Florida State. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
I remember the first time I saw Dalvin Cook play in college. I was watching him on TV, called a scouting friend of mine and said, "Who is this guy? He's special." And he said, "Dude, you're watching a home run hitter on the field."
Yeah, he was special in Tallahassee. Left Florida State their all-time leader in rushing yards and touchdowns. And an alley to run. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
And the Vikings first down.
Well, I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. From the 22, Cousins. He'll find Thielen, work in the middle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
From the red zone now, Cousins. It's complete. Abdullah. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Push him back. Push him back. Show it up. Show it up.
Cook following the penalty. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they come up now 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
65.
They try again with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bears Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Check three, check three, check three.
They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. He'll buy some time right. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter. Small. They go.
Rudolph. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
Alpha.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, Rudolph eluding the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Going right side is White. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears have taken the lead. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking...
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. 20, 10, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, 79 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Target. Shoot. 80 weapon. Fire.
Now Rudolph on first down. And that'll be incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Ready.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Rudolph. And this one's incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 43-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Cousins to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Another try after the first down sack. Rudolph, open man is Trey Burton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. On first down, it's Rudolph. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. First down, here's White. And a fast footwork by White. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Hit it.
Rudolph on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The throw over the middle taken in. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line. This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Go now. 90 Wolf. Bravo.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Shoot.
On 1st and 10, Rudolph. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 7-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Again, it's Rudolph. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. 3rd down here.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Riley Ridley, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Bears have retaken the lead. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
54, right there. 54 Mike. Watch the call.
Ready.
A final shot before the break. Rudolph gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. So that one will be accepted. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ballgame.
Here's Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he needed to get to the midfield stripe, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. Cook. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. First down. Here's Cousins. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 19.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A first run for the backup, Abdullah. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 yards there and a first down. They run. Abdullah. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Amir Abdullah. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check, boys. Hey, Ringo, 48. Hey, no, easy. Hey, wahoo.
Working out of the gun. Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block the linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Rudolph. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Back to the air, Rudolph on second down. Connecting with Burton here over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Whip. Watch Greystone travel. You got tight.
Now it's Davis. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Mike Davis, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
25, check 25.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. This is caught. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Again, it's Cook. Cook stripped. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Protein spill. 5.
A first down carry now for Yeldon. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
They'll try the right side here with White. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Vikings take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. They run again on first down. Cook. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Kirk Cousins last year started all 16 games, but only led the Vikes to just one fourth-quarter comeback like he's trying to do here. On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. A first down throw for Cousins. And complete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Let's go.
Cousins now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Go ahead.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. So very late in the game here, but with that score, some light at the end of the tunnel.
There's still hope. Now they look at the score and say, hold on a second. This thing's not over yet. Let's keep battling.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken short. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 10 Lobo.
Gotta do better.
General West. Hey, Foxtrot. Smalls. No. And
Here comes a first down throw for Rudolph. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
on the double.
Right there in the middle, 55.
Smooth.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up.
Now.
From the 50, it's Rudolph. And he's got Miller. And he's got this down to the 35. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Now T.J. Yeldon. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. This offensive line starting to win up front. You win that battle in the trenches, you can kind of wear them down here late.
So you bring in the second part to that equation, and that's the big running back, the big bruiser, who can get more than what's blocked and break a few extra tackles and gain yardage.
Check. X3, 218, chop it. Hit it.
They'll run on first down. White. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Ready. 70, Indy.
54. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
Go.
Now Rudolph. They go with the screen. It's Yeldon. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 16 yards, a first down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Recon, 152 fighter. Shoot.
Opting to run again here with White. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run as the Bears push further out in front. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, and it's got him in the lead. This will be taken in at the 1. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
the Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Pick me up. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
It's a gain of 3.
54, Mark, 54, Mark, 54, Mark, 54.
Cousins now from the 50. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And that's incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Listen to me.
I smell fear in that offense.
Hey, high 7.
59. Let's go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack. And it looks like the Bears are going to win the football game. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Leo. Fight.
Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Kill.
80 weapon.
Kill.
Hey, Sam off. Get it.
Here's Rudolph off play action. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Gator.
Hey, watch left.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Rudolph going to look to throw it. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
How did he do that? How did he do it? I mean, in this type of weather, it's not just catching it. Is seeing it coming towards it. Maybe that's why he ended up having to go one-handed, but boy, what a catch.
Yeah, it was a spectacular one-handed grab. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Rudolph. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go.
To throw, Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Eddie Jackson picks it. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win.
They can't help but feel great about themselves.